Hello, and welcome to my new channel, Stories and Poems for Long Winter and Summer Nights. My name is Lucy, and I shall be reading my own stories and poems. The first one is called Harvest Moon, and it's a love story. Chapter 2, Tears with Jools. Maggie was agitated. The cause of her agitation was Greg, a Canadian, whom she had met on a mature singles holiday in New England in the autumn. They had exchanged contact details, and now, without invitation or encouragement, he had flown to England and arrived on her doorstep. Tomorrow was New Year's Eve, and he had assumed that she would spend it with him. She did not like to be taken for granted, so she declined. Greg had an opinion about everything and everyone, and they invariably differed from hers. Her late husband, Steve, had rarely disagreed with her. He often said that a successful relationship was based on shared values. They would eat their restaurant meals in companionable silence. Greg, on the other hand, commented on everything: the menu, the decor, the waiters, and speculated on fellow diners. Steve, she recalled, wouldn't have noticed a full-blown domestic at the next table. It was, she conceded, entertaining to spend an evening in Greg's company, but last night he practically crushed her with his forthright views. He thought a third runway at Heathrow was a no-brainer. His view was that anything that improved the lot of travellers, coming from Canada he would say that, and increased revenue would help the British people. What about the 750 homes that would have to be demolished? The air pollution, noise pollution, all the extra traffic on the roads? Nope, you're wrong, Maggie. You cannot stand in the way of progress. She took it no further, but fumed silently. Then there was his view on literature. All I'm saying is that Jane Austen is not for me. All that examination of feelings and nothing much happening. Give me a good Jack Reacher any day. And then there was music. What's this? Haven't you got something a bit livelier? It's a Chopin piano concerto, she bristled. What would you recommend that I listen to? You can't beat the Eagles, he smirked. Oh, for goodness sake, they were back in the 70s. Haven't you moved on since then? Hold on a minute. I'm getting criticised for listening to something from the 1970s, but if I'm not mistaken, dear old Chopin was writing 200 years ago. His triumphant grin confirmed Maggie's decision. She was not going to be humiliated by him on New Year's Eve. Not that she had a host of other seductive options. And what had she done last year? I'll tell you what you did, Maggie said to herself. You sat in front of the telly and cried all the way through the Jools Holland show. Maybe she thought, I need to be a little less judgmental, reach out to life, not be so self-protective. Maybe there's an alternative to companionable silence. Maybe a little discussion is a good thing. Maybe I shouldn't take myself so seriously. She really didn't want to spend New Year's Eve alone, so she picked up her phone. Hi, Greg, she texted. I have a bottle of Veuve Clicquot on ice for tomorrow night. She pressed send. Maggie covered her face with her hands and waited. Sorry, babe. Leggy blonde met in bar last night is taking me out on the town. She burned with mortification, but before she could reply, another text came through. Only joking. I have booked us into the Ritz. Damn cheek, booked us into the Ritz. I'll come clean. I booked this months ago after we met in the fall in New England. What a nerve booking a room, but nevertheless she smiled. Another text. I'm way ahead of you. 2 rooms booked. Pick you up tomorrow at 2 o'clock. In spite of herself, Maggie's mood lightened. She smiled and typed, "Okay, but it had better be good. I have just turned down Harrison Ford." The reply came back, "No contest, it will be." Before she got into bed, Maggie lifted the top pillow, but instead of setting it on the ottoman, she got into bed and hugged the pillow tightly. She smiled and thought, "This is what I must do. This is my New Year's resolution. I need to move on, embrace life, and most of all, I need to have fun. In 2016, I'm going to give life a chance." She paused and repeated, "In 2016, I'm going to give life and love a chance." Thank you for listening. If you're enjoying the story, don't forget to subscribe and watch out for the next chapter. This is all for now. See you soon. Bye.